welcome to Restored by Polish, where we talk about how polish helps us with our overall mental and physical well-being. I'm Krista.
I'm Jacqueline.
And today we have a special guest, and you are?
I'm Sophia.
And Sophia is the Miss Black Idaho and you were crowned in October of this year, correct?
Yes, I was crowned. I actually compete next month in August.
Oh, nice, for like the national.
Yes,
yes.
So for Miss Black USA.
Awesome. So exciting.
So exciting.
So I guess my question is, how did we get to this spot with Sophia being so nice and coming in and being on our channel? So I'm going to ask that to Jacqueline, because Jacqueline is the one who
do you remember how we met?
The story.
Yes, I do. Actually.
We went out to dinner and she was our server and she complimented my friend's nails. She said, "Oh, I love your nail polish." And my friend said, "Oh, my friend right here makes it." And she was like, you were like, "What?"
And I was like, okay, well, that's really cool.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the evening, we asked if you'd be interested in being a nail polish model for us. And
Doing swatching.
Yeah.
Because she's got gorgeous nails.
She does. Yeah, look at her nails. They're beautiful. You'll see them later when we're doing the polish.
Yes.
So that's kind of how it all started. And we're pretty excited to have this new partnership with you. And I think that some of the things we stand for align with what you stand for. And I'm interested in knowing how and when you became interested in wearing nail polish on your nails.
Probably from when I was adopted. So I was adopted at the age of 3, and my parents knew I was really girly from the moment.
From the get-go?
Well, because my first experience that my parents always tell me about was when we went shoe shopping.
Yeah.
And I wanted every pair of shoes, and that kind of went into nail polish because I used to just paint my nails all the time, and even my brother's nails. So.
That is so fun. And I told Krista at the beginning of this when we started that when I met her, not when I met her, before I started making polish for my business, I owned one color.
Yes, she was ridiculous.
As an adult woman.
Yes.
So that's how much nail polish I was into.
So I have a quick question though. I'm going to segue here a little bit. So how did you get into doing pageant?
That's my question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I stole it from you. I didn't look.
Well,
all right.
To be honest, it was from the movie Miss Congeniality.
Oh, yes.
That's the greatest movie.
I was watching with my best friend at like 1 a.m. in the morning. We were just hanging out. And we started it, and by the end of the movie, we were researching pageants that were near us. And we're like, let's do a pageant. And when I'm not lying, I literally signed up that night.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Went home, and I remember I told my dad the next day, and he goes, "That makes sense."
Wasn't like an out of the
he was like, "That makes sense. I can totally see that." Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
And then tell us about your platform. I did do a little research before today, and I know what it is. I know what your platforms are, but I'd love for you to tell our viewers.
I have 2 of them because I'm a little bit of an overachiever. So my first platform actually started back when I was in high school, before I even started doing pageants, because I started doing pageants about 3 years ago, and it's called You Are Not Alone. It's to advocate for depression and anxiety in youth. Nice. I struggled with depression and anxiety for about 5 years, starting when I was in middle school.
Wow.
And after overcoming it, I realized like we need to talk about it. We need to know people aren't alone, because when I was going through it, like I felt like I was so isolated, and when other people go through it, they feel so isolated. But really talking about it, sharing it, you're gonna work through it and figure out like that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. My saying actually is, that saying, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but where is that light? And you might need to grab a mirror and realize that you are that light and be the own sunshine in your life.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that.
And we do awareness polishes, and we did a depression and anxiety awareness duo.
And we sold them, and the profit went towards
a charity that Joe chose.
Yeah, someone of our friends that wanted that.
So we can get on board with that for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that one's very important to me. I speak about it a lot. I've mentored children too, and so that is one of the things that I'm super passionate about. But my second one actually goes with when I mentor children is it's multicultural adoption.
Awesome.
I advocate for that. I'm adopted, obviously, and so it's called Love Matters Most, because it doesn't matter whether you give birth or you adopted. Love is what matters most to a child.
Amen to that.
And with that, I actually work with Brown Like Me, which is an organization that is for Black kids that have been adopted into white families. And so I mentor them, and I'm like that adult filter for them.
So I have a funny story with that. So my son, my oldest son, his very best friend from first, they met the first day of kindergarten. So his best friend is Black, and he was in a multicultural family. He was adopted. His parents were white. He's Black. His little brother is Mexican. And but anyway, my funny story about this is, I mean, they were tight. Like, I mean, they did, I mean, all through from kindergarten to 8th grade, they were like best friends forever. And they would, you know, live at my house the whole, I mean, they just, all the time, they did everything together. And around like 2nd grade, they were doing a whole unit in school on civil rights. And he had brought home homework, and he was learning about segregation, right? And so I was trying to explain it to him because he really wasn't getting it. He's looking at me, and I'm trying to explain, you know, like white people use this water fountain, Black people use this water, like you weren't allowed. And he's just looking at me like he just couldn't get it. And so finally I'm exasperated, and I'm like, Quentin, I said, it would be like you and Matthew not being able to use the same water fountain. And he looked at me and he said, Matthew's Black? And I just want, and if you saw Matthew, he's from Nigerian descent. Like, there is no question at all. And so I fell on the floor. I was laughing so hard that and it actually really showed me that racism is a learned behavior, because he had no idea. He was like, what do you mean? So I ended up telling them both this story when they were in 8th grade. Like, I came back and they told this story, and I remember Matthew was like, you didn't know I was Black? And it was funny because Quentin was like, well, when I look at you, he's like, I think you're brown. Not like, he still didn't get it. Like, he wasn't, like, race wasn't a word. I mean, like, because mine could not, you know. So that's how that was my big, it was my understanding of how racism is taught by people versus, because kids don't see it. Kids do not understand it.
Kids are pure, and they're just these little happy beacons of light, and I love that for them.
And I have 2 nieces that are adopted, and
multicultural family as well.
Gabby and Ruth Ann.
Right.
They're adorable, and I love them dearly.
I think it's one of those things where even with kids, it's like when you, like your son, you're like, you just know that you guys raised them right, when he's like, wait, my friend is...
Well, I always tease him, I'm like, I'm not sure if it was us or if it was just that you were that non-observant that like, you just completely missed it.
No, he wasn't looking for difference.
No, absolutely not.
He's like, you're my best friend.
Yeah, exactly. That's all he saw.
Exactly.
And he just didn't, get it. So, but
that's awesome.
That's a very funny story. So.
All right. I don't think I have any other questions. Do you have any for us?
Okay, what, you kind of touched on it before, but like, what inspires you to keep making nail polish and making stuff like that?
Because it's fun.
You will like answer.
I like it. It's a creative outlet for me. So I had a really stressful week not too long ago, and I made the bright ones that you just watched. And I spent like a whole afternoon just kind of tweaking the recipes and getting them just how I wanted. And to me, like, when I come up here and do that, it makes me feel relaxed. So it's kind of like an outlet, you know, like you like to paint your nails, I like to create polish. So it feels good to like make something and then swatch it out and go, oh, that's really pretty. Or I need to throw that away.
I think it hits on like your other platform has been like, you know, depression and anxiety. You know, if we can, and you say like it comes from within you, and I feel like that having that creative outlet, and it doesn't have to be nail polish, it can be anything, but creativity definitely makes you feel better. It definitely is something that makes your kind of resets your mind and helps you to, you know, realize that there's more to the world than just all my issues that are going on, you know.
So and the busyness that we're all involved in. It's
like
taking a step back and taking a breath and going, oh, I have a minute to just reflect.
I feel like I agree with that, because sometimes, especially I feel like when you start a project and you're able to finish it and you're like, I just did this.
That self.
I got it.
Right. It just feels good.
Nice.
It feels good.
Although I will say there are times when I do I'm like, oh, this is awful. I gotta take it off. You know, I'm not an artist in any way. So when I attempt to do nail art,
that is not true. You are very good at nail art.
Yeah,
she does really pretty nail art, I think. I would like to do nail art, but I'm impatient.
Yes. Yeah.
It takes too long for me.
I would say that's the understatement of like the decade. Because,
yeah,
you have no patience.
It takes a lot of time.
I feel like my right hand would look worse than my left.
Yes, and we have a term for this. So because usually we only ever take pictures of this hand. So your non-dominant hand we call the Cindy hand. That's because it's Cinderella. It's the one that doesn't get, so we call
it's
it
not as pretty.
It's the Cindy hand.
Hey, I'm pretty good at doing mine now.
I know. I'm like, they look pretty even.
I'm pretty good at it. She's excellent.
We're going to have to teach Sophia all the nail polish, like
the terminology.
Yeah, the lingo.
She's a newbie to this.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we had her bring 5 of her favorite polishes.
I did bring them.
And we're going to swatch those for you. So,
so hang on with us here and you'll get to see what her favorite polishes are. So we're going to swatch those out. So let's get the camera turned around. We'll take a look at what she brought over.
All right. Okay. We're back.
All right, we're back. So, so Sophia brought over. We're going to start with. I love the story on this first one. So, I thought you were going to go with that. Yeah.
One. Okay. This one. Are you?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put it in there. Yeah, go ahead. Tell me about it.
Oops, sorry. I like unscrewed it for you. So this one is honestly when I go to pageants, you want like a blank, like just neutral nail, and so I always do this color. And I bring this one with me, so if I get a chip or if my nail breaks for some reason, I can go to like a nail place and just get that like nail fix.
Oh, okay, nice. All right. So, and then you have the color with you. You don't have to worry about somebody having it.
Yep.
So this is from Sally Hansen Color Therapy line, and it is called Re-Nude. And we've never reviewed it on our channel.
No, we've never seen that one.
I've never seen this one. And so we talk a lot about when we have these neutral colors, like you said, using it in a pageant. That makes sense because it goes with every outfit, I'm assuming. But also a lot of people use these for in their business world, like if you're working, because a lot of companies don't allow flashy nail colors. So if you need like a good neutral to wear to work every day, this would be a good one. So let's swatch it out. And hopefully she doesn't mind us borrowing some of her polish here.
So just show everybody what you like.
I don't think I've tried anything from the Color Therapy line from Sally Hansen.
I just like it because it goes really, like it's a neutral, and I honestly love like sparkles, and so I'm just like, okay, we still have to do a pink if we're not doing any sparkles.
Exactly, right? Because her favorite color is pink. If you're wondering why we didn't like reel her in to do like our color psychology series, it's because her 2 favorite colors we've already reviewed which was my original idea I wanted to do. But imagine this, guys, her favorite color is pink, just like yours truly, right? We have the same personalities. So
outnumbered here.
Yes, you are. That's right. She hates pink, and I love everything.
I don't hate it. I just wouldn't wear it. It's just not something I would pick.
I feel like I wear pink too much. Most of my closet's full of pink.
Yeah.
But as a kid, I literally in every single photo and almost every day I was wearing pink.
Pink and everything. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was something on
I can relate. I really can. All right, which one would you like to do next, Sophia?
We can do that one.
This one?
So this one's a nice, I don't know. I feel like I put this one on my toes the most. But,
this is a good toe.
But also, I just really like it. The next 2 colors, I practically just kept getting the same ones from when I was younger.
A lot of people do that.
And I don't know, this one was just, it has a nice like sparkle to it, and it's still like a
pearl
nice
finish.
basic. Yeah,
it's a pearl finish. This is from the Hard as Nails with nylon line. I'm not sure if I've seen this one before either. It says Rock and Rose on here, so I guess that's the name. Which I must be clueless because I don't remember seeing Sally Hansen labels where the name is actually
a nail polish enthusiast that hasn't seen 2 nail polishes.
I know, right? That's right, exactly.
There's a whole world you've never seen.
Right, exactly. So super cute, kind of a little bit darker than baby pink, but with that
still
pink finish. It's still pink. I know. Still Jacqueline's dying over here.
There's like a bunch of pink here.
You need to be polite with your guests.
I am. I just said there's a lot of pink.
And we've got the really long skinny brush here. How do you paint with that? Don't you have a hard time with that? Well, you're doing your toes, so maybe it's not.
And so you just glob it on there. Yeah. And really sees.
So there's a lot of people in the polish world that do not like pearl finishes. Oh. But I am not one of them because I have always liked it. Even when I was little. Yeah. I would always get, my friends would always like the cream finishes, and I would always get the ones that were like, look like metal or metallic-y.
Yeah, and this one I feel like it gets better, like the second layer you put on, because then I don't know.
Yeah, and we will. We'll swatch it out.
Coats.
We'll do second coats. But yeah, a lot of polishes like that, you can't really tell on the first coat. A lot of times we do the first coat just to show formula, to see what the formula looks like, and then this one, I love it. And I can't believe I have never heard of this one either. Look at this pink. Whoops,
it's a fun color. When I first got it, like, because I've bought this like 3 times in my life because I used it a lot. But I got it from my grandma. She just got it for me, and then I kept replacing it.
Yeah.
Because I would wear this color as if my nails never got taken off. It's just the color I would always be wearing.
Right, exactly. And this is actually a super sheer. It even says new sheer. And does it? Oh, it's on the, it's a Revlon, and it is called Flash of Fuchsia, which is exactly what it is. It's got the, look at that purple
I like
shimmer.
that one better than the others.
Yeah,
if I was
it's a
going to pick
pretty
a pink,
shimmer.
because that's got a little purple to it.
I know, that's why I like it, because it has like a little purple to it.
And it gives it more of a cool tone, which I love cool tones, so super pretty. Now, it is sheer, so how many coats are you using for it?
I usually do 2, because I like it. It's not really going to be like, it's kind of going to be...
It's not opaque. It's not going to be an opaque polish.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, let me just blow your mind here. You could also wear it as a topper.
Yeah.
So you could put it over, you know, another color.
It's sheer.
And then it'll just give you that fuchsia pop on top of something too. So, yeah, super pretty.
But it's weird because it looks like it's going to be super dark. If you want it super dark, I do like 3 coats.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But if you want it like just light and it's like your nails are like your nails are natural, but then they're like you kind of have like not just
like a little something.
Your nails but better.
Then
your
it's
nails
like
but better.
Yeah. Your nails but better.
Yeah, your nails but better. Exactly.
With the idea of pink.
So those are your three favorite pinks, and then you've got 2 polishes. That it's funny that she picked these as favorite polishes that are what?
They're your rises.
Yes!
This one, it's the reason I love this one is so when I was little, I used to paint my little brother's nails all the time. And they used to paint them pink because I only had pink, and he didn't like going to school with pink nails. So my dad decided to get blue nail polish for him, and it was practically this exact
That's awesome.
color.
That's the color that he got. Okay.
And so when I got it, I literally had to send it to my brother. I sent it to both of my brothers. I actually sent it to my dad too, and he's just like, well, luckily Lucian's in Arizona, so you're not gonna go paint his nails.
He was starting to worry, So if you guys are regulars on our channel, you'll probably recognize this polish because this was our March Birthstone series polish, and it's called Roxanna, and it's this beautiful baby blue with aquamarine. That's right, aquamarine color. Not, I won't say baby blue, aquamarine, and it has, I think it's got white. It has like a white shimmer and a pink shimmer, right?
It has white flakes in it.
Oh, white flakes. That's what it is. I remember
and a pink shimmer.
So.
Oh, that makes sense why I like it so much. Because it has a pink shimmer to it.
Yep, it does have a pink shimmer.
Yeah.
Blue with a pink shimmer.
I know, give me any polish that has a pink shimmer in it, and I'm a happy person. So.
And of course, it's sparkly too.
So it's funny. I always say on my channel too that pink is my absolute favorite color, but on my nails, I prefer to wear blues.
She does.
Yeah, I wear a lot more blue than I do pink. So it's funny how you can have one color that's your favorite, but not necessarily on your nails. So, but this would hit both, having blue with, you know, pink shimmer. So beautiful. I love that. So has Lucian actually had this yet or no?
No,
because he's in Arizona, you said.
I might send it to him just for like the fun of it.
Fun.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, you can come visit me.
Exactly, and then you'll paint your nails. That's what you should do.
Like
yeah, for sure. Have him go in there. So
a little nostalgia moment for us. Yeah.
All right, and she's got one more that she loves from our brand.
So obviously this matches my dress.
Yes.
And I have been in an orangey mood.
Yeah.
I have so many items in my closet that are orange. I think it's my color this year. I thought red was my color this year, but I think orange might be
the complementary color of the year or something.
Yeah, because I mean I feel like each year I have a different color.
Yeah, it's very true.
So orange is definitely, so when I got this one, I was like, oh, yeah, this makes sense. Had to paint my nails and then go and do something in all orange.
And just so you guys know, we did not put her up to this. She brought these polishes, and you know that we didn't like make her pick our polishes. So just so we don't think we're trying to plug our own stuff here. So, but this is a very recent one. We just released this polish, and it's from our summer collection, which is Cult Classics, and this is called Give Me Some of Your Tots. So it's a beautiful orange with
practically almost matches your nails.
Yeah, well, this is on my nails. I'm wearing another restored by polish, which is I feel
speed.
the need for speed.
Yeah,
Which actually this one that's on my nails will be available in PPU Rewind on our website for the entire month of July.
Yes.
For the whole month, the rest of this month. So if you're liking what you see on my nails, you can go to the website.
So the
and
difference
pick that one
between the two is the tone of the orange and the shimmer that's in each.
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
they're not even. Yeah, they're not. They're in the same
similar,
color
but
family, but this is a summer
different.
polish,
Yeah,
like a more summery
it's like
polish.
lighter.
Yeah, it's a brighter. It's in more of a neon. Yeah, look at that.
The question that I forgot to ask Sophia in the intro was, she's a new swatcher to us and she's new to swatching in general, and I was going to ask her on camera how that's going for her.
It's been fun. It's definitely, I can see the improvement from the first time versus last time I did it, because one of the pictures turned out better. And now next time I'll do even probably better. Maybe natural like
That's
this
how
time.
it is with anything, right? Yeah.
It's hard though, isn't it?
I know.
It's hard to capture
I'm like, we got this. I'm like, nails feel like being pretty.
Yeah. And you know what? She's got the most beautiful nails. Flash your nails
put your
up here.
nails up here for them
Look at
to
the.
see.
Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, look at those
Yeah,
nails.
she's got gorgeous
I know.
nails.
Like they're nice and sparkly.
Yeah.
Because I wanted something sparkly before I have to do the neutral tone one for like
The pageant
when
stuff.
So are y'all hearing that how she and I are going to bond? She likes the sparkles, right? You know, see Jacqueline's not about the sparkle, and I'm always about, like, I feel like
not about the
like
sparkles.
that's my you know, my favorite color is glitter. That's kind of the joke. You know?
Yeah.
I love anything that sparkles, and give me the unicorns and the that's
Oh my
great.
word! Why am I in this room with the two of you?
I mean, I agree with that. All the sparkles, the better.
Yep, that's how I am too. So.
Wow.
All right, we're going to pause for a minute. We'll do subsequent coats and we'll come back and show them off. Okay, we are back. So let's talk about these polishes now. So I did do 2 coats on everything. And the first one is the Sally Hansen, which is called Re-Nude. I love that, like Re-Nude, like Re-Nude. It just finally dawned on me.
It's a cute
like
name.
Re-Nude. Yeah, I finally figured it out. So really love it. I do. I'm not sure how it would look on me. I don't know. Actually, I think it might. Yeah, it kind of pops. It has enough white in it. I think that it pops
just
enough.
looks
Yeah, that looks really good on you.
Yeah, it's a nice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
No, you wouldn't. But you know what?
matches me.
You know what I really like is that with what's on your nails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
That's really
Maybe the
pretty.
accent
So
nail.
I know she can't do that because then we'd
Yeah,
be
no.
staring at her nails, right? All right, the second one is the other Sally Hansen from Hard as Nails, which is called Rock and Rose. And you know what? I was expecting it to have a lot more brush strokes in it, but it doesn't. I know. I'm actually impressed. Although we do have like a fuzzy on it, of course. What else is new with her? Yeah, it's not horrible. That's funny. All right, and then the Revlon in the middle here, which is that kind of sheer polish, is called Flash of Fuchsia. And yeah, I would love to see that as a topper. I'm gonna have to go hunt for this now because I don't think I've ever seen it.
You are.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I feel like,
Phenomenal to me that you haven't seen.
I know,
any
right?
of the
You'd
polishes.
think that.
I feel like you shop at every single place you
I
go
do,
to.
and I definitely, my eye would have been drawn to that. I can tell you that. All right, and then the last 2 restored by polishes. The first one is Roxanna, which was our March Aquamarine Birthstone polish. I love the shimmer on that one. And then our new Summer Orange, which is Give Me Some of Your Tots. Do you know what that's from? It's a movie. It's an Idaho movie.
Oh, it makes sense because, you know.
Yeah, well, like potato.
She's too young, though.
She's too young.
Napoleon
Dynamite.
Oh, okay. I was like, it's probably
Yeah.
because we had someone. I went to a pageant and they had state costumes and someone dressed like.
Oh, from Napoleon Dynamite. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So he says that in that's one of the lines.
Actually,
Actually,
I've never seen it either.
it's not Napoleon that says it, but it's a classmate. Because Napoleon stuffs a bunch of tots in his pocket when he leaves the lunchroom.
Oh, and then he's like, "Give me some of your
And
tots."
his friend kicks, not his friend, a guy kicks his pocket and goes, "Give me some of your tots."
Yeah, okay.
And they're like sitting in class. So
Gotcha.
it was my kids' favorite movie
Yeah.
when they were young.
See, I just feel like
I know you're lucky that
Yeah,
you're
look at that,
able to do all of them.
Yeah. See,
that would look amazing on you.
Yeah.
The blue. Yeah.
Yep. That's why
All
they're
of them
my
are really good.
favorite.
Yes, I love it. So, all right. Well, we thank Sophia so much for joining us today. Hopefully, we'll have her back on our channel again.
This was fun.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of off-camera discussing too, which has been kind of fun too. So yeah, and be on the lookout for all of her swatches that we will be having on our website and probably in other monthly boxes. So we're happy to have her. So thank you for being here. And if you have any comments or questions, you can leave them below. Thanks for joining us today. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.